Hi, I'm David,
I'm Nadine.
and together we're serving in the FDP under MWS.
My name is Priscilla, and I serve in the Gladiolus Place under the Mercy and Justice Ministry of RHC.
Hi, I'm Alan.
Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I help with the guest worker outreach program.
Hi, I'm Wan Ling, and I serve in the fresh food distribution program.
Thinking about it, we have actually journeyed with this family for about a few years now. From walking the kids to church pre-COVID to teaching one of them, coaching one of them for tuition for PSLE last year, and then now with this debt and savings matching program.
One of the most encouraging moments serving at GP is when we teach the Bible, these girls ask questions, and how sometimes they get so blown away when they learn something new about Jesus. For example, the other day we were studying about the parallels between Isaac and Jesus, and when one girl got it, she just cried out, "Jesus is the Lamb."
Getting to share with the family's joy. So I remember on my last trip, Mom very proudly shared that her kid had been chosen for a Math Olympiad class. And yeah, it was just great to see her joy.
I think the family that we're working with, she's a single mom and she has 4 kids to bring up, so she can be quite unresponsive at times over WhatsApp. And so it takes up quite a bit from us to have to follow up with her repeatedly, and so it can be quite draining for us.
Not all days are very encouraging. Some days the girls are tired and may not seem very interested, so it can get really hard to connect.
For me, I think really the circuit breaker and the whole pandemic really opened a lot of opportunities and awareness about what the construction workers are going through. And then the challenging part is what goes after that, which is, well, now that the awareness is there, like how hard it is to actually get any policies or anything implemented or see any change happening. So
Building trust and also delving into deeper topics with the families, because as with all relationships, it requires time and consistent effort. Logistically, it would be optimizing operations in terms of getting the delivery timings right, packing the food, and ensuring that the food is at an appropriately cool temperature, etc.
So I think initially I was taking more of a back seat and letting David do all the heavy lifting because he's an auditor, so I felt like he was better equipped for the job. But I think over time we had a conversation about it and I felt more convicted to actually do a bit more. And I think God would have been pleased to see us serving together and learning more about each other in the process and about ourselves.
When these girls actually open up and share their struggles and ask us to pray for them, I think it takes a lot of courage to actually open up to us as volunteers. So we take time to listen and pray for them at the end of the session. The Holy Spirit certainly is present in the midst of our session, making them feel at ease to share their struggle and also ask for prayer. And also, it is certainly God and His Spirit that enables the gospel to be clear to them when we study the passage together.
Because of the pandemic, we actually managed to make friends with guest workers, which I would have never really imagined to be possible. So I feel like that in itself is God's hand at work.
So I'm always amazed by how God provides us with enough resources each time, from providing us with very enthusiastic volunteers with the right connections, who know people in the wholesale fruits and veggies industry, and also volunteers who have cars to help with transport. So there was once where a family was down with COVID and it coincided with our delivery timing. And yeah, I think it was just great to see how God was able to supplement some food that was probably more difficult in terms of obtaining during that time.
Singing praise and worship song is something that we do in every session. Most of these girls do not fully know the full meaning of these songs that they sing, but they sing with their heart out.
So we used to tutor one of the kids and we realized in recent years or in recent visits that he has matured a lot and he was helping his mom with teaching her how to retrieve some views online. So I think it was nice to see how he has grown over the years.
So there was once where we came by with some bananas, and upon seeing them, a little girl from one of the households immediately took one to eat with a lot of glee, and her mom laughed and said it was one of her favorite fruits. So it was definitely great to see the joy in receiving the fresh fruits.